let's talk about what what led to a decision to pursue foreign dating. I would say that sharing my own personal experience would be probably um, social circles, getting older, um, maybe not wanting to hang out in bars or trying some local dating sites that weren't necessarily yielding the type of result that I wanted. Obviously, everybody knows that when you start dealing with dating sites, you have people misrepresenting themselves. You have, and that goes on both sides, the women as well as the men. And it sometimes turns out to be less than satisfactory result. I found personally on the local scene, I live here in Chicago, Illinois, USA, and I found that in using the local, there were a lot of scammers. There were a lot of people that were misrepresenting themselves. Um, I basically found the local dating sites to be a waste of time. And I did find that when I started talking to some acquaintances who said that they were using foreign dating sites and they were beginning rapport with women that they really felt uh, a bond with, be it, and we're talking, my own experience was in particular, uh, I would say that the Filipinas on the Asian way dating sites, also some Latin sites, and not so much European sites. But I mean, we can compare notes. Anybody wants to comment and say what their experiences were. But I would say this: early on, uh, I would say that I was more trying to fill the void in what used to be a very active, younger uh, um, dating, um, so that a dating lifestyle. So that as I got a little older and as I lost interest in hanging around, say the bar, the pickup scene, and stuff like that, when I started resorting to online dating, and as I said earlier, getting bad results with the local scene dating sites, I started to decide, okay, maybe foreign is the way to go. And frankly, I've always been attracted to foreign women as far as just the fact that they were different and had different priorities and um, different background. They had different kind of culture, which made them be more, uh, I would say, more relationship oriented. And I mean, there are misconceptions. Let's face it. I mean, a lot of times, if you were to share the fact that you were looking on foreign dating sites with, say, someone, a friend of yours who wasn't into that, they would say, "Oh, you got to be careful because they just want to come to the United States. They want to just get a green card. They want to." They want to get out of certain impoverished conditions. They want you to take care of their families. A lot of, and let's face it. There's some truth to that. Everybody's not, everybody's not the same. I would say that in my own personal experience, I would not say that it was. I would say that's the minority, and you learn by your experience to sort through that, be more discerning. You learn to be a better judge of character, and you could tell after you've conversed with someone for a while. I mean, nobody's going to immediately be able to win me over, and all of a sudden I'm opening up my checkbook and I'm saying, okay, I'm going to send you some money because you told me you've got a sick relative or someone in the hospital, or you need something for your, kids' registration for school or something. All of that is red lights, and you know that you can sort out the people that pretty much make their living in online dating with foreigners, and they're going to exploit this opportunity to try to make a buck. And let's face it, in every culture, every society, there's those people that are going to be like that. But the greater majority of people have wonderful qualities about them, and qualities that in many ways contrast with local people. I mean, that better family values, better Christian values, just a different type of appeal that I think that many guys who like foreign women will agree. They're more feminine. They're definitely more. They love their families more than we care for ours. Let's just be honest about that in most cases, uh, and and you really get the feeling that they're very loving, very caring, and would ultimately, if your end game is to find a wife, I would say that I feel like you're going to be um, very, very happy with the possibilities of how domestic and how just wonderfully beautiful these relationships could be and are for very many people. You can see literally thousands of um, of, of conversations with people's uh, online like YouTube channels where people have found loving relationships with foreign fiancés and foreign brides. So this is all factual stuff. Now, starting off, kind of knowing what you want, what your end game is. Like, I mean, if you're in this for recreation because you're just now getting to a point where you want to replace your local dating scene with filling the void by chatting online with a potential woman to meet abroad. Um, that's that's so we've got Mrs. Cure. Hello there. Welcome to a men's chat about foreign dating. Um, if you want to share a perspective from the other side, it's all welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Meanwhile, if you're there to to replace that, to fill that void of local dating, and you're looking for that more like recreational conversation online, um, possibly actually traveling abroad to meet a person that you've been talking to for a while. Um, Obviously, some of the cautions that we've talked about, making sure that you don't fall into a trap of having someone um, convince you that you should give them financial aid or something like that. Um, Mrs. Kierkegaard, where am I? I'm in Chicago, Illinois. Um, uh, let's just jump to the fact that I have met uh, a Filipina. She's my fiance, and we are going to get married next month. So, but I'm reminiscing from the points a ways back when I first got into this and I first started considering foreign dating. Um, I wanted to I wanted to share with you the process, encourage you if you're of the ilk of thinking that you this might be for you. I want to offer you, discourage you, and caution you, and maybe family members who want to tell you that you have to be very careful because of the things we mentioned earlier. Because someone just wants a green card, or they want to scam you into giving them money or something like that. That's a minority. It's a minority, and once you recognize this, you can shut them down very quickly. You can say, well, I'm I'm very sorry for your situation. That you have this misfortune in your life or in your family, but um, but I've been scammed before, and I'm just very cautious, and I'm sorry that I won't be able to help you. And just have that street smart and know that that's where that's going most of the time. People in their first couple of conversations with you shouldn't bring up the fact that they want you to send them money. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. So I would say beyond that, when you start to again